Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Conan Exiles episode 63, where we are back home, and gonna do a little bit of work on the home front this time. We had our exploration and our return trip with the thralls, but I would like to use up some of our building materials that we've been stockpiling slowly, so that we can start to improve this area significantly. We have a lot of building that I would like to get done. Okay, so we had to relearn some feats. There were some additions and patches that I missed. I'm going to go over them really quick. So the things that stood out to me, other than small things like this hyena head, there's this improved campfire, which looks pretty neat. The most exciting thing that I saw, though, by far, was, oh, and I'm not seeing it now. I must not have learned it. It is the... oh, I'm not seeing it now. There it is. Elevators! So now we can make vertical elevators and horizontal elevators. A very cool thing indeed. And we'll definitely be incorporating those into the build here. How exactly, I'm not sure. We'll figure that out as we go. For now, we're going to need some stairs and some foundations to start with. Let's see, I want to take these awnings out as well. And then what? We also have... thought I had some chests. Here we are. Take a couple of chests so that we'll be able to do that, and then I want to get rid of this glowing goop out of my inventory. Maybe... no, we're not going to hold on to any. I thought about holding on to some of it, but it's not really necessary. Okay, so to start with, it would be nice to square this off. We're having to use a lot of foundations just to get the elevation of everything where we want it. First thing I want to do, though, is get some more storage for things that are not necessarily construction related. So I would like to get, let me see, I'm thinking like an awning here, and then another one. Let's get it lined up looking somewhat straight, like that. Yeah, see, I like that. That looks nice. We're gonna start messing around with decorations. I want this place to look good and be able to hold back the horde when it arrives. No, we don't want it into the wall. That's not going to look very good, so we'll do a box there and a box there. Wonderful. So this is where we can store a lot of our construction stuff to keep us from having to run back and forth. So let's go get what else we have out of here and bring it up with us. Yes, yes, all of these. A lot of these reinforcements, some fancy sticks. What do we have? Some bricks over here. Yes, more bricks. Very good. And I don't want to turn them all into building materials yet. I would rather wait and see what it is I'm going to need. So we'll keep supplies over there, and we'll keep leftover pieces of building over there. Okay. I'll move that over there. So a lot of the work as we start is going to involve trying to get everything kind of framed, I guess, which, you know, you would sort of expect. Were there any? There's some. Do you have any bricks? No. Bricks? Yeah, you got some bricks. What about fancy sticks? I know we got some shaped wood around here, right? Oh yeah, look at all that. Lots and lots. Wonderful. Okay. Now at this point, let's start looking at how we're going to do this. This is the courtyard here, this inner courtyard area. So what I need is... I need to start framing it and getting it to how I want it to be. Yeah, we might as well go one underneath there. Sure, there as well. Because I don't want it to be... I don't want it to be this narrow little walkway to get to our stairs there. We need to flush this area out some. And we're going to need to make a lot more foundations. So, we'll get started with that. Now, there was some comments about my archers having difficulty shooting creatures. Yeah, get the bird! I could kill the bird, but why? That's what I have archers for. But the archers aren't going to stay here. I realize that's not the best placement for them. They're just there, you know, basically to have a place to be. It's not really their permanent location by any means. So now we need more bricks. That's fine. Bricks and iron reinforcements. Let's make a lot of foundations. Okay. So we're starting to square this area off, which is good. I'm going to want it to go probably 2 past where it is. So we'll get started on that. I don't like having to put the foundations down there like that, but I want the stability to be solid, so we're going to do it anyways. Oh, no, right there. Thank you. Okay. And then we can go ahead and square this area off as well. No, let's... No. Let's wait to do the back half here. Let's focus on the front half. Okay, so we've squared it up a little bit. Goodness, this is going to use quite a lot of foundation. It's getting to where we want it to be. Okay, and this is where things are going to start to get a little squirrely, and I'm not sure how this is going to work. Let's go down below. As we're going to have to start placing foundations here. Yep, and they're going to need support underneath them. So let's do that. Yep, we're just going to keep going. If they require a piece underneath them, then we're going to give it to it. If they don't, then they don't. Alright, that's good for now. The next one will be like this. Okay, because what we want are stairs coming down from up here. Nope, that's not... Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, wait. Now I want another one. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, which means we're going to need more foundations kind of underneath them, like this. And then we're going to need foundations that lead up and go one underneath that. So we'll start making some more foundations. Oh, going through that brick and those iron reinforcements. So fast. It takes so many. Who is it? A bug? Defend me, archers! Defend your master! Oh, it's okay. It's just a bug. Better be on guard, though, for that dark rhinoceros. It's around here somewhere. Okay. So we'll just continue the stairs like this. Alright, let's go see how this looks. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. I don't really have... I have a sort of vision of how I want this to be, but not like an ultimate grand vision. I'm sort of piecing it together as I go along. That's... well... let's make some more foundations. Okay, so let's just take everything we have. So we have a lot of shaped wood. We need more bricks and iron. We might do a little bit of that grinding during this episode. Let's make 10 and some more. Actually, let's just make the rest foundations. We're going to need a lot of foundations. Okay. At this point... Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we're going to step it out this direction. All right. Let's take a peek at how that looks. This depression here is going to cause us to use a lot of extra pieces. Can we snap to where I want to? No, of course not. So we're going to have to snap it like this. All right. Now, I know that we could leave some of this bare. I know that that is a thing. But I would like it to be solid. It's going to take extra resources, but it's how I would like it to be. I don't want there to be a lot of gaps, you know, because I'm sure I could just stretch the stairs down and then have supports. But this courtyard area here, this inner courtyard, it needs to be its own It needs to be its own kind of secure area. There we go. We'll do stairs like this and like that. Wonderful. Now, I thought about doing a vertical elevator here, just to mess with it and try it out. But I wanted this, like, grand set of stairs, right? Because this area here is going to be another sort of... Well, let me see. Do I want stairs to go the whole way? That's the question. I guess I had thought that this would be its own, like, a little room here. Because the outer courtyard is going to extend out to here. It's going to be in this area. Kind of like an entrance. And that the defensive walls in the star formation, as was mentioned in the comments, would kind of spire out of the corners and just be, you know, large tower systems at the end of them. Oh, come on, I can barely walk. Okay. So the more I'm looking at this, because this area back here is going to be secure up to the mountain with walls. Which means we have to ask ourselves how far down we want these stairs to go. See, if we took the stairs down to here, right, what, that's 3 up like that? It's a good bit to think about. See, now I almost wish I had done the elevator. Well, I wonder what the elevator takes to create. Oh, gotta stay on that thirst. So thirsty. It is the desert, after all. Oh, and egad, we need lights. We need a good bit of lights. So let's see. Bracketed torch is a branch and a torch. That's fairly easy. Standing torch is the same thing. So really we need just a lot of torches and branches, which we have a fair amount of branches. We do. And coal. Okay, good. So let's make, yeah, let's make 30. 30 torches. And as cool as this blue torch is, now I'm starting to be concerned about using it up. I'd like to hold on to it. Okay, let's go check that elevator. I believe it's made at the carpentry station. Which, if that's the case, you know, then we suffer some waste of materials, but I'd rather make the call now. Shaped wood, twine, and iron. Yeah, actually, let's make one of those. I'm sure we have some iron here. Yes, we do. And I know I have the shaped wood, so then the question becomes, where is the twine? If any. No, but we have some plant fibers. Okay. Not a problem. We'll use those. Let's make 20, 30 for now. Sure, why not? And then I think what I'll do is, let's see, we'll just cancel these torches for now. We'll get the twine made. And then after that, we'll start looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 standing torches. Oh, we have the Stygian brazier. That's pretty cool. Oh, we have all these torches in our inventory. All right. Is that enough twine? Let's see. Shaped wood. Did I not take the steel? I did. So how come okay, there it is. And then twine. Let's make a vertical elevator. This is going to be kind of neat. I'm not sure how exactly this is going to work. Let's start, well, we're going to have our options. So part of this is just experimenting. So we could always do the elevator over here. No, I would like the elevator to be in the lowest part of the depression, which is like over there. Because then we would have kind of a single point of control. We could do a gate. We could do the elevator up to a little area that's like a gate that leads to the main court, to the inner courtyard, because eventually we're gonna have walls up all the way around the sides of this. All right, let's go check. Let's go check on the elevator. See how this thing gets placed and what it looks like and what its footprint is. In fact, let's start making another one, just in case. Just in case. Alright, so how does this work? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, alright. So this is like the up area. Ooh! Did I really take that long? I keep forgetting the fall damage has been redone. You cannot just take a dive like that. It is very dangerous. Okay, I'm back. Let's forget that happened, but I learned something in doing that. Is that, yeah, my bed was actually very far away. It was actually a royal pain trying to get all the way back here and get everything situated again. So I did a little bit off camera where I worked my way back over here and then realized I need to make a bed over here so that we don't have to deal with that again. Let's see, 40 wood, 20 hide, and 10 twine. That should be relatively easy. Let's make the twine. And we don't have the wood. Okay, fair enough. So we'll get some wood, we'll get some hide, we'll make a bed. I probably should have done that off camera as well. I was already starting to do some stuff just to try to get us back to where we could make more progress. So what I did was I tore up all these stairs and a lot of the foundation, recovered as many materials as I could, recreated foundation, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to drop the elevator right here. Boom. And we're just going to say, to heck with the stairs. I'd like to get the elevator up and running for this episode, so I was trying to hurry for the sake of time. I tried to cut out as little as possible, but I'm sure that you didn't want to spend the rest of this episode watching me get back to my home due to my foolish oversight. So let's make ourselves a bed. And we didn't grab enough hide. Okay, that's fine. We'll go back and get more. We have some at the tannery. Another hyena, perhaps? Yes, indeed. Go away. I don't have time for you, not at all. Okay. Well, lesson learned on my end. What was a 30-minute episode for you, or what will be, was actually quite a knuckle-headed little jaunt for me in having to get everything back, but such is the way of this game. It'll teach me to not have a spawn point at my location. Ugh, okay. That being said, I was lucky enough that I did get back to my body in time, so it wasn't a total wash. There we go. And we'll just sleep here. Okay, now, back to what we were doing with the elevator. What do I have all these torches and... yeah, let's make more torches, actually. No. The good torches. Yes. Okay. Let's take the elevator this time. And we'll just be nice and careful with it. Yeah, speaking of careful. So it's going to be right here. So what we're going to do, let's go get some of these foundations. Now, I know it's a terrible waste of resources to demolish things, but it's part of the nature of the beast in trying to get a design down right. There's going to be some experimentation, and as much as I hate to do it in this game, because you really don't get that many resources back, it was a necessity. We kind of had to. Oh, that fall damage has been it's the remastered edition of the fall damage. Oh, no. I placed it there. Okay. In the wrong spot. Yet another foundation we're going to have to destroy, unfortunately. But that's okay. We'll have an elevator on the front here very shortly, which I am pretty excited to see in action. Now this should be, as soon as this debris clears out. Right, so that's where we're going to do our elevator. Okay, let's... boom. And down we go. Nice! Nice, it really wasn't that expensive to make. It's a little slow, but... guess you can't really complain. It is an elevator. Nice! Okay, well that negates the need for all the stairs like we had. So we can continue to march our foundation out here and see just exactly how we're going to do this. My thought is that I will have a gate leading to this elevator room, and that it will be sort of enclosed. Actually, we could start working on that now if I want to do it. Yeah, let's just start spending our foundations, I guess. Or could I have had it come down one more? I don't think I could have. Not there, anyways. So there's always the option for stairs over here. And in fact, this is where the stairs... let's get some light on the situation. This is where the stairs will likely step down from. That looks a lot better. I'm very happy with that. Oh, here we go. Goodbye, little hyena. Goodbye. So I could put the gate here. I don't know. I want it to be defendable. My thought was originally to have the stairs coming down, sort of a massive set of stairs with a gate at the bottom that leads to the outer courtyard, and now I'm like, now that I have this elevator, I'm having to rethink everything. But I like the elevator. I'm glad that I decided to tear all that stuff up. So we're going to need foundations here. Let's go ahead and just start throwing them down. We might as well. Okay, we're done with those torches. So let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, and then more of the standing torches as well. 5. Okay. That being said, let's put a torch here, and then we'll put a torch here. Yeah. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. And it's very important that it looks cool. We'll need torches up at the top too. But I'd like to enclose this. I don't want it to just be sitting out here. I could move the archers more forward, just for the time being. Did I have any stairs on me? I didn't. I have all these torches though. How can I not make any more? I don't have any more branches. Oh, I was about to run around again. There's no need to do that. We can take our elevator up. Oh yeah. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Yeah, I want to attach it to a vertical surface, but okay, so control does prevent you from falling off the edge, which is nice because we want to go kind of in line with this torch here, but more towards the top. Oof. A little freaky. A little bit, or I could just do standing torches. But, ooh, oh, it's so unnerving. Where are you located? About here? Alright, stay crouched. Very nice. Okay, I like that a lot, actually. Oh, it would be better with torches up and down the whole thing. Maybe we'll get to that eventually. Not right this second. So, back to what we were doing in here. Let's go get some branches so we can get these torches all out of our inventory. Turning them more into what we need. Right. So, more bracketed torches. Sure, I think we'll use those more than the standing torches. Now, I was looking at the wall hanging lantern, and I saw online that there's currently no way to make the hand lantern, so it's kind of a dead-end recipe that you can't do anything with. And furthermore, the developers even had mentioned in a link that I saw on the forums that they're considering taking the wall lantern out, which really is kind of a shame. I really wanted to have the wall lantern hanging from a lot of my building here. I thought it would look really neat, but you know, it is what it is, and there's not a lot that we can do about it. Okay, so we'll put the bark in here and grab some stairs. Let's grab some stairs. I think we grabbed all of our foundations. No, we have a few more. These stairs. We'll take this torch. Not sure why I took that out. Okay. 1 and 1. Okay, good. Now, back down we go. I do want to seal the area up top around the elevator so that this room is enclosed and not actually visible. Well, visible I guess is okay, but I want it to be enclosed. So this is where the stairs would be. Oh, nope, right there, okay. And they're not really centered on the elevator, though, which means this one was a little bit of a waste. I guess it doesn't have to be symmetrical. Ugh, my brain wants it to be all centered and nice and symmetrical, but I suppose it doesn't have to be. It's kind of an odd little jump. I wonder if we can get stairs to snap. No, of course not. Of course not. Okay. I guess you just gotta, you know, give yourself a little hop into the elevator. And I guess that's what calls it. Okay. Wow, that's really neat. And then we'll also use the vertical elevator probably to navigate between towers. That'll be really cool. Kind of excited about that. Alright, so let's get our foundation down here so we can start to look at where everything is going to be. Can we make more? No, we cannot. Well, we might be able to make more if we go up and check on our resources. So then that's where the wall will be. And then I think at the base of those stairs, once the terrain levels out a little bit, that's where we're going to do the gate. What do we need to make a gate? I'd like to make one of those large gates. Because what I'm going to try to do is make the exterior of the fortress tier 3. I'm a little concerned about the resource requirements, but I'm only doing tier 2 kind of on the inside here to make it look less like a big fortress and more like, you know, a village, I guess. I'm going to have its own... that's not that complex, actually. It's all the same stuff we have. Or had. No, we have some more. There we go. Okay. So then we'll make a gateway, a gate, and then we're going to need quite a bit more foundations. Ceilings, yeah, we're going to need some ceilings. I don't think I have any. I do have some ceilings. So maybe we won't make all of them. I don't know. Let's stop and see what we have and what we need here. So I put those torches there without thinking about it. Yeah. We're going to take those torches apart. Because I want this to be sealed in. I don't want to accidentally walk off the elevator, but also the elevator is not meant to be exposed to anything. So I want to see if I can... Yes, like that. Wonderful. And then this will continue forward to the wall. I don't know if I want to do... That's going to be a lot of space to fill in with foundations. We might make that just more of the outer courtyard. Perhaps. That would make sense. That would be the most logical use of that space. And you'll see a little bit more what I'm talking about as we go more into it. So at this point, I'm going to need more foundations. Yeah, let's go ahead and craft 6. Alright, back down. I just like using the elevator, if you can't tell. I'm just trying to find a reason to use it over and over again. No, but this is incredibly handy. And it's so much cooler than the stairs. I love it. And we might find a way to get torches going up it, but the room... Okay, so my thought process is that the room will be sort of blocked off here like this. Which means I don't want to use all my foundations there like that. It's starting to come together. Now, I could use walls. I had thought about that, but... throat feels dry. Oh, going through that water. So if it goes out to here... Let's see, how big is the gate? The gate is just how I thought it would be. Now, do I want it there? Yeah. Just like that. Oh, wonderful. I love it. There we are. Now, do we have any more stairs? We have a couple, but do I need them? Okay, so this is perfect. This is what I was hoping for. The gate is much shorter than that, so we'll be able to box this whole thing off, and it will just be a little room that kind of juts out into the outer courtyard, which will sprawl this flat, well, relatively flat area. And I'm not sure how we'll use this. We might do one of the religious altars up here. This area will be flattened out. I might leave some of the mountain here. Oh, we are building into the side of the mountain. We'll flush this foundation out here to kind of be flat with the highest point, which will likely come off of this corner here. Going this way, and I'm not sure how much further that section of the courtyard will go before the walls go up. But also the outermost walls I'm going to try and do in Tier 3. So right now I'm just trying to work on stuff that's going to be interior. This gate is not the exterior gate, but rather the interior gate to the courtyard on the inside. So out here in the main courtyard is where I'll have my standing army and probably the greater wheels of pain and such. We're going to need a lot more materials to make this a reality. Let's assess where we're at with things. So we're missing iron reinforcements. We're going to need iron reinforcements. And we're going to need quite a few, actually. Do I have any more? I have some. Well, it's getting to be time to wrap up the episode, but I'd like to build with as much as I can for now. So if we ceiling tile over from here, like this, like that. All right, can we make some walls now? That's really what I need. Some stone brick walls. Let's see how many walls it takes to get the gate flush with this floor here. And that'll tell us exactly, so we're going to need 3 more. That'll tell us exactly how far this section of our inner courtyard is going to stick out. 2, 3. So it looks like just 1 more is going to do it. Yep. And then we'll need some ceiling tiles. And they don't want to match up, it looks like. They're trying to match up. They don't want to match up. Why don't they want to match up? That's kind of bothersome. It looks to be 3 wide perfectly down there. And they don't match up because it's on the front half of the foundations. Huh. So for what I'm going for, I would need it on the back half of the foundations. Does that sound about right? I don't think they're going to let us overlap these ceiling tiles. No, it probably doesn't have the support here because of the section missing from the elevator. It's close though. Oh, I was close. Okay. So then what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to make another gate and then see if it's even possible to choose which half of the block the gate snaps to. Because if it is, well, then we're going to have to tear it down, and if it's not, then we're going to have to figure out how to make it work. No, let's... Alright. No. Let's do it up here where we have wide open spaces. I told you, I'm just trying to use this elevator as much as possible. That's all it is. It's my new toy, and I love it. Alright. So the question is, can we choose which half of the tiles the gate goes on? See here, it looks like it's snapping in the proper location. Okay, hold on. So here, it's snapping on the back half, and we want it to snap closer to... We don't want it to snap halfway across the foundation. We want it to snap closer to the line, to the intersection, and it doesn't look like it's going to. It looks like no matter how we do this, because you can see it's snapping to the center of this tile. But that's our problem. That's why we're sort of just hanging out here, because it's halfway between this and that. So let's see if I can... No, it doesn't... And I bet if I destroy this section of wall here, it doesn't have the stability to snap here. Yeah. I could connect that, but then I've got a half a tile gap there. And if I work my way back... Well, that's where we're going to wrap things up. Sort of... I wanted to connect these two before the end of the episode, but this is going to take some experimentation, and I'm likely going to mess with it off camera, perhaps? Or I might just load up, so I have another world that I load up that I just, because I've been tired of wasting resources. So I have another world that I load up from time to time, or my friend's server, per se, that we experiment with all sorts of different building things, and I'd rather do it there than here. See, but that's... Then I have to wait for it to be available. I don't know. We might just take the loss and mess with it here. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some research online. That's what I'll probably end up doing. Anyways, that is the end of the episode. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Conan Exiles episode 63. I hope you've had a good time watching, because I've definitely had a good time playing, as always. Come back next time as we work on this, and hopefully I'll do some grinding off camera, so it won't be too grindy, but we will have to get resources next episode for sure if we're going to continue this build, and I very much want to continue building. But until next time, take care.